Today is gonna be a crazy day. I bought a brand new aquarium, and of course when you're setting up a new aquarium you're gonna need some hardscape, and we are gonna go to the best place in London to do that, which is Fish Planet. Fish Planet has an amazing selection of hardscape, and yeah, everything we're gonna need to scape this aquarium we will definitely find there. And I just realized I left the aquarium downstairs, so let me just grab that quick. Oh my days, this is heavy. Alright people, this is the Interpet 56 litre aquarium. It was on sale at Pets at Home, so I had to get that, especially with what we have planned. We're going to get into that in a minute. For now, I'm quickly going to get the aquarium out the box so I can get a good idea of what the size is like and how much I've got to play with, and then we'll be off to Fish Planet to get some hardscape. Alright, cool, let's go. Okay, let me tell you about Fish Planet, as it's definitely one of the best fish stores in London. First things first, their opening times. Yo people, they are open Monday till Sunday from 12 till 10 PM. So yeah, if you're someone who finishes work around 5 or 6 and you're always annoyed because all the fish stores are always closed by then, yeah, Fish Planet is open till 10 PM, so everyone should be able to find some kind of time to go and visit. Now, when you first walk in, you get greeted by some beautiful display tanks from which you can take some inspiration if you're setting up your own aquarium. The really cool thing is everything that they use for these display tanks you can actually get in the store. So they use all these different types of plants, and yeah, the way they have the display tanks, it really gives you an idea of what the plants would look like in your own aquarium when you take them home. And I do have to say, those display tanks are absolutely stunning. And of course they also have a huge selection of aquariums and everything you would need to set an aquarium up. We'll get back to that in a minute. But the best thing about Fish Planet, and the main reason why I went there today, is their huge selection of hardscape. Yo, I've been to many fish stores and I have never seen such a big selection. Like, whenever I'm setting up a new aquarium, Fish Planet is definitely my first stop, because you can pretty much find everything you're looking for there, or at least get most of it. But yo, there's a very good chance you will pretty much find everything there. They've got so many selections of rocks and different types of woods, and literally they've got all of these different shapes. It's crazy, man. I had the time of my life today. I literally spent hours just going through all of these different types of woods and rocks and just trying to create all these different scapes. And yeah, the pieces I ended up picking are amazing. I will show you in a minute. But of course we can't talk about a fish store without talking about their fish. And yo, Fish Planet's selection is crazy. I mean, you will find your usual suspects like guppies, rainbow fish and tetras, but even there they just seem to look so much nicer than the ones you would find in Pets at Home. But on top of that, they also have a crazy selection of unique fish, or oddball fish. Like, when I was there I saw some really cool fire eels. As a matter of fact, my fire eel Nami in my Fluval Roma 240, I bought her from Fish Planet, and yeah, she's been doing great. And yo, look at these amazing shrimp that I saw. Their colors were crazy, man. They also had these huge hillstream loaches. Like, people, they were massive. The hillstream loaches were bigger than my thumb. And they also had some freshwater clams, which were a different type to the ones that I had. I mean, they also had the ones that I had, the slightly bigger ones, but they had these small ones, and I was really tempted to get some and try them out, but I managed to avoid that impulse buy. Now, of course, it will take way too long to go through every single fish, but some of the highlights there, they had some platinum Congo frogs. They also had axolotls, which are so cool, and I want one so bad, but I don't know if I've got space to set up another aquarium for those. Oh, and they had some really cool zebra plecos. And yeah, it's so unfortunate that they're so pricey because they look so cool. But who knows, maybe one day we can get one for the small aquarium. They also had ghost knifefish and bichas and elephant nose fish, which are all really cool fish. But yo, there was one fish that, oh, I was so close to buying it, people, and that was the Giardini arowana. Yo, in Fish Planet right now at the time of this recording, they have the most beautiful one right there, and man, I wanted it so bad. And honestly, it literally got to the point where I pulled up my phone and checked my bank account just to see if I could maybe squeeze in that arowana, but it just wasn't gonna happen. And yo, it was so beautiful, man. I wanted it so bad, but yeah, Unfortunately, they do get quite big and they can be a bit aggressive. I probably would have been alright with it for a few months, but I'm guessing at least a year down the line I probably would have had to give it away. And because arowanas are one of my favourite fish, I just didn't really want to go through that. I'll rather just wait until I have a massive, huge aquarium, which I'll hopefully have one day, and yeah, I'll just wait till then. But yo, that Giardini arowana was beautiful, man. I couldn't get it, but hey, if you're in London and you want it, go get it before it's gone, man, because it was beautiful. But yeah, Fish Planet had so many unique fish, but unfortunately we didn't go there for fish today. We went for hardscape, so I just had to control myself and not go near any of them. So yeah, like I mentioned before, I literally spent hours going through all of the hardscape, trying out these different scapes and that. And yeah, let me show you what I got. Oh, and make sure you keep watching till the end, because I'm gonna leave the best purchase till last. These are the bags. Oh, let's go through them. Whew. So the first thing that I've done is I looked at all of the pieces of wood and I tried to find some really nice shapes, and the things I ended up going for is this shape right here, this really cool shape like this, and this piece right here. Basically, these two pieces are going to combine into one, like this, I believe it was. Is it? Or was it like this? No, it was like this. Okay, like that, and this piece was like that. So I'm kind of combining them three like this. This is how I want it in the aquarium. The aquarium's right here, of course. Actually, let's see, does this even fit? Yeah. I just dropped it on my foot. Yeah, all of that's gonna fit perfectly. That is fine. Yeah, that's all gonna fit perfectly. Cool. Now, of course, with the wood, we also needed some rocks. I got these. This right here, it's not cereal stone. People, I can't lie, I actually forgot to look at the label. And I got quite a few pieces, so this is the biggest piece, I believe. That'll go to one side. I actually took some footage in Fish Planet, so I'll put it on the screen and show you what the scape I kind of decided on looked like. But yeah, this is one of the rocks. This is another piece, also looked really, really cool. And then this was the last piece. Yeah, just 3 pieces, because once again, this tank is a little bit small. And then there are also quite a few chips, just like small parts of that same rock that, you know, just to give it a few more levels and all of that. Now, of course, we also needed some substrate, and we got this aqua soil to put at the bottom. That is for the plants, of course. And we also got the sand. Honestly, people, the only reason we got this sand was because of the display tanks in Fish Planet. Because, yo, one of them, they had this sand right there, and it just caught my eye. I just thought, yo, it looks so, so nice. Now, of course, the next thing we needed were plants, and here we got a really cool selection. Now I've got some thin Java fern and some Anubias, got some Sagittarius, some Tiger Lotus and all of that. Now that was everything for this aquarium, but there was one last purchase that I made, and people, it was honestly, it was an impulse buy, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time I really don't regret it. I'm really, really happy and I'm so excited. So if you're still watching to this point, let me reveal to you what the last purchases that are made in Fish Planet. People, I bought another aquarium! Yo! It is the Jewel 110. And yeah, let me put this down because this is heavy. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this aquarium. I'm going to set it up and I'm going to scape it, but we are going to leave that for the next video because this video is already getting way too long. And then after that, of course, we are going to have to go back to Fish Planet to go and get the hardscape for the 110 litre aquarium. Oh, I can't wait. So yeah, it's going to be exciting times, people. But yeah, all in all, the trip to Fish Planet has been a successful trip. It was amazing and I highly recommend that fish store to anyone, especially if you're looking for unique fish, or especially if you are setting up a new aquarium and you're looking for some new hardscape, because yeah, they have everything covered. And if you want to see my first visit to Fish Planet, then click right here.